As I mark 1 year as President and CEO of the Columbia Association, I wanted to take a moment to tell you what this last year has meant to me. I knew a good bit about Columbia, and especially its history, before I took the position. However, the complexity of operations and the community dynamics could not be fully understood without actually carrying out the duties day in and day out. Add to that, navigating through a worldwide pandemic, and it indeed has been an adventure. That said, I'm glad I moved my family to this community and grateful to have been selected for the position. When I was recruited into this position, CA's board identified major responsibilities in 3 broad priority areas. First, strategic visionary leadership to position CA for a strong future. Second, being the face of CA, with high visibility in the community and regular interactions with Columbia residents and businesses. And third, the daily organizational management of CA operations. These responsibilities are why I took the position for Columbia, for CA's team members, for Columbia's residents and businesses, and for our customers and members. I am thankful I was chosen to do this important work. But I recognize there's certainly more work to be done here at CA. But what we've accomplished in this past year, finding our way through the ups and downs of the pandemic, realigning the structure of our organization, continuing improvements in business processes, finding ways to adapt as the world changes around us, putting real work, intention, and resources into true inclusion, demonstrating our appreciation for team members in meaningful ways, and trying new, more modern approaches to increase engagement for all members of our community to be heard, and not just the vocal few, is impressive work. I hope this can be recognized, appreciated, and celebrated across our community. We have to do better inside and outside our organization, and I recognize that, on reflecting, but also understanding and valuing who we serve in Columbia. I believe CA has to be held to the standard of walking the talk, and I am proud to be leading that effort. It's why we have and will continue to prioritize diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts and allocate resources that support DE&I initiatives, like offering bias training to employees, adding Juneteenth as an official paid CA holiday, elevating one of our senior leaders to focus on these objectives, and diversifying our suppliers. It's why we persisted to achieve a positive financial performance each quarter of this fiscal year and are projected to close out our year-end ahead of budget, while repaying team members who worked in the height of COVID, adding to cash reserves, and still increasing services and programs to our residents and members. Who would have dared to imagine that a year or 2 ago? It's why we are working on ensuring our programs and services are relevant and valuable, making sure people can understand what we do, how we do it, and most importantly, why we do it is an ongoing endeavor that we are working to get substantially better at to move CA forward. It's why we have significantly increased collaboration within CA, realigning our organization to better meet the needs of our community. It's why I prioritize connecting directly with our team members, one of my favorite things, to understand all of the complex parts and pieces across CA and gain perspective from the front line so we can continue to adapt our services and programs to better serve our community. It's why I personally had nearly 150 meetings with community stakeholders over the past year, listening a lot, learning a lot, and taking it in to incorporate changes for CA. It's why we've increased CA participation at community events and also switched up our summer activities at the lakefront to still include not only the old favorites, but also a series of world music headliners. It's so important that everyone not only feels welcome, but is able to feel a true sense of belonging in all of our CA spaces. It's why we've created opportunities for the public to tap into our team's vast technical expertise through special interactive sessions, which have ranged from COVID to stream restoration to our budget to climate vulnerability. It's why I talk so much about engagement being a true two-way communication that translates into impact, often around defining and navigating what appropriate change is. I acknowledge it takes time and continued effort to build trust where engagement can flourish and become transformative. We have a ways to go and must be vigilant in our focus, but still we are making progress. So, I'm asking you to join us at our very large, very collaborative, and very inclusive table to ensure CA is delivering on what it was created to do, to enhance the quality of life for all people in Columbia. So what that meant in the late 1960s and what it means more than 50 years later is different in a lot of ways. But of course, we should continue to uphold the values embedded in our origin story. But we also must hold each other accountable for delivering on the needs of what CA should be today, and just as important, that we are making decisions and investments that are focused on ensuring Columbia and CA are desirable, relevant, and inclusive for the future. That is a tall order, and that is the purpose that Columbia was built on, and I am here for that purpose. I am committed to Columbia Association delivering on its promise. I am proud of my first year as President CEO and even more excited for what's to come. I also want to say thank you for the community members that have long valued CA. Thank you. For the community members that have engaged with CA for the first time, thank you. For the community members that have re-engaged with CA, thank you. And to my team members who do amazing transformative work across Columbia to make Columbia, Columbia, thank you. And thank you to everyone for the opportunity to serve this special community and this amazing organization.